All right, here with Bryson Blankenship of the Westside Renegades. Renegades will play Doddridge County, 9:30 in the morning. It's an early morning wake-up call, Bryson. I know that probably doesn't matter to you guys right now. You're in the state tournament. Talk about your feelings being in the state tournament.
Oh yeah, I grew up watching Koger and all them. I idolize Koger, and it's truly a blessing being able to play in his shoes and being able to experience that.
What do you remember about watching that? They had a heck of a team that his senior year. They had a good team the year before. That Corey Bowles was on. Justin Canada, Will Fox on those teams. What do you remember about those guys?
Oh, they were really physical. Fast, and little kid. You're like, can I do that? And here we are.
It's been a goal for you. What was the difference this year, do you think?
I think we're older. Our seniors have been through a lot, including me, and I feel like that's really put some grit into us. That's why we're here.
And Nick Cook, now your coach, how much of a factor has he been? He's the guy that coached this program. The guys you were talking about, Koger, those teams to the state tournament. How much of a factor has that been for you guys?
Huge, because he's coached in state tournament, played in state tournament. I feel like he has all that experience, and he's using it on us.
What's one thing? Can you pick one thing he's done that has made a difference in your game?
Definitely film sessions. Being able to catch someone off guard. Something they might not be aware of, and use it to my advantage.
It's been a heck of a run for you guys, especially over the second half season. When you look at the list of guys you've beaten, Logan, Chapmanville, which were paybacks. Shady was another one. You beat Greater Beckley, it's a state tournament team. What do you think? Where in that group of things did the worm kind of turn? You guys realized we really are a state tournament team.
Yeah, definitely our first comeback win. Which I believe it was Logan, Logan, we came back, beat them, and we were like, yeah, we can really do this. Then it was Chapmanville, Greater Beckley, and then it just rolled from there, and I believe that's why we're going to the state tournament.
When you describe, you've been able to do a little bit of everything. You even got a bit of a perimeter game, which is something I think you've kind of always had in your arsenal. How would you describe what your role is on this team?
I say space on the floor. Being able to bring a big out, it opens the paint, and it just makes a huge impact on the game.
Doddridge County is a team that does have some of that size.
They do.
Do you think that'll be a factor in that game?
Absolutely.
How do you guys go about attacking them, do you think?
Definitely just pull them out of the paint. Drive by them, pull up. Just whatever we can do to get them out. I feel like it helps us out a lot.
When you started as a freshman here, I think.
I did.
Right,
yes.
and you had some injury problems.
I did. Yep.
Has this been the highlight year for you?
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Because the state tournament, obviously, getting down there. Is there something in the past that you've done that you think will stick with you from the? Any memories to be made? The ones you'll remember probably are coming up next week. Is there something you draw back on and give you some comfort when you're maybe struggling?
I've played with these boys, throughout my whole life, and whatever I need, they can help me out. That's it.
I'm sure that helped being a senior team. I mean, you guys have all mentioned that we're older. How has that played a factor in what you've been able to do?
Yeah, we've all been there, done that. We know how to do it. We just know what to do in situations that are hard.
When you saw that you were 3 seed, do you like the way the tournament seeded? I think everybody knew Wheeling Central and Williamstown were going to be 1-2,
Yes.
But you guys were able to get up there and kind of come out of nowhere at the beginning of the season and get that 3 seed.
Yeah, I believe that played a huge factor. Being able to play Midland Trail, Mingo, to put us in that position. So yeah.
Yeah, that helped out being the first seed. You got everything at home too.
Yeah.
Now, you know this history pretty well. You mentioned right off the bat the Cover and those teams that they had.
Yeah.
When you look at the history of this county and how big basketball is here,
It's huge.
You guys, and Wyoming East, first time you've gone into the state tournament, 2 schools in the class, same class, are qualified.
Yep.
What does it mean for you to be a part of that kind of history here? I
Oh.
mean, you get to, if you think about it,
Yeah.
you know, that's never happened in this county in basketball.
Yeah, it's huge. You know, being able to play, you know, 2 county rivals. You know, maybe we'll meet up in the state tournament. There probably won't be nobody left in Wyoming County after, but you know, that would be huge. You know, to meet up at Wyoming East, it'd be big.
Yeah, all right, Bryson, I appreciate the time. Great game the other night, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday morning,
Sounds good.
bright and early.
Yep. Thank you.